My name is Colleen, and this is my kitchen. I've struggled with my weight my entire life. After trying every diet in the book without any success, I came to the realization that diets don't work. I started my journey at a size 26W, weighing just over 300 pounds. In almost a year and a half, I've lost over 120 pounds, and I am a size 14. No W. What's my secret? Eating healthy and moving more. Now I'm here to show you how you can cook healthy food without compromising on taste and lose weight just like I have. Because if I can do it, you can too.
Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight we're going to be grilling again. I have a great vegetarian dish for you. You can use this as a starter, or you can use it like I do, just as a main dish. Just scoop it over some bread. It's so good. And we are making a grilled Greek caponata. If you've never had a caponata, it's similar to a ratatouille. What makes it Greek is we're going to be using some oregano, which is more of a traditional Greek flavor. And so what we're going to be doing is grilling a whole bunch of fresh veggies and putting that together. It'll make a really nice saute that is lovely, scooped atop some bread. So first thing I'm going to do is I have 2 cloves of garlic. And what I'm going to do, instead of pressing these like I normally do, is I'm just going to take the peels off. That is for, I'm canning some chutney behind me because we have a ton of pears in my yard. So I'm just going to take these peels off, like so, and leave them whole. And I'm throwing everything for right now into the skillet because I'm going to be doing some of the cooking in this skillet right on top of my barbecue. And then I want half of a sweet onion, and I really don't want this chopped too small. I like to have it kind of in slices, so I'm cutting it into thirds, and then I'm going to slice it really thinly. And that's because this is going to cook down so much that these will just become completely gooey. It's going to be really good. Toss that in there. Then I have 1 whole red sweet pepper. This isn't going to add any heat to it, just a little bit of flavor. And what I'm going to do is just cut it in half and just take those seeds out like that. And I'm going to leave it in half like that because I'm going to grill it just like that. And then finally, I have 2 green zucchini, baby green zucchini, 2 baby yellow zucchini. I have 2 baby eggplant, and then 2 baby Japanese eggplant. And I really love to use the baby varieties of all of these because they're so much more tender and less seedy than their adult relatives. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them whole in here right now. And I'm going to drizzle them with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now, it's very important that you measure out things like olive oil because free pouring can get you into a lot of trouble. And then, to that, last thing, I'm going to add just a 1/4 teaspoon of red chili pepper flakes. And that's it for right now. So now what I'm going to do is just toss this, make sure everything gets nice and coated, doesn't come flying out of my pot here. And then we're going to go put this on the grill, and I'll show you how I get this grilled up. I have preheated my grill here, so now what I want to do is just take my whole vegetables and put them right on the grill.
like that, and then I'm going to put my sauté pan with the onions and the garlic still in it. Put that right on the grill. And I have a whole sprig of oregano that I'm just going to break up right into there. No need to chop it. It's going to cook up and melt into a dish. And I want to let this cook for about 10 to 15 minutes total. I'll be turning this while it's cooking. And we're going to let it cook until it's really nice and tender and just literally almost saucy inside. Everything is grilling up really nicely, so now what I'm going to do is add 1/3 of a cup of the dried red wine. We'll let that reduce down there. And then I'm going to start taking the eggplant off because they're nice and cooked. I'm going to put some heirloom tomatoes right on the grill. So I've got 2 large heirloom tomatoes, a brandywine, and a couple cherries here. And I'm going to put them right on the grill. And then I've got 4 very small Roma tomatoes. You can see they're pretty small from the garden. I'm also going to put on the grill. And the cherry tomatoes, the tomatoes don't have to grill for that long. Just a couple minutes each side because they get soft really, really quickly. So while those tomatoes cook up, what I do is I'm going to take the pepper that I took off the grill and just dice that up. Add that right to my pan. And then the eggplant have this kind of crusty exterior now, so what I'm going to do is split it open and just scoop it out. And you can see it almost just falls right out. And the inside is just melting in that pan. Now we're just going to flip our tomatoes over here. Go ahead and remove our zucchini. So while those tomatoes finish cooking up, we're just going to chop up our zucchini. And first we want to take off the very sticky top. I'm just going to wedge up the zucchini because it's going to melt into that pan. It's so tender, it's just going to cream right up. So I don't need to worry about chopping it into any particular size. Once our tomatoes are done, I'm going to throw them right into that pot, just like that. They're all nice and juicy. And I'm just going to squish them up and mix them around into my caponata. So now let's go inside and I'll show you how I put this together.
The caponata has creamed up just absolutely beautifully here. And so as a finishing touch, what I'm going to do is add just a little bit of salt. I want about a 1/2 teaspoon of fine sea salt. sometimes I include a side salad. That's it. You can also toss this with pasta or with rice even, however you would like to eat it. It's very good, very fresh, very great summer meal. I hope that you'll give it a try. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time in my kitchen.